I got Steph ahead of Mike. I'm taking
Mike who?
I'm dying on that.
Which
Mike
Mike?
who? How many mics is it? How many mics?
It can't be
how
the
many
Mike
mics
that I
How
thought
many mics
of.
in your top 5?
In my top 5?
Yeah.
There's only one Mike.
Okay.
But it can't be him, so there must be another Mike I didn't know about.
Listen, man, I got Steph as the GOAT.
Ready to flex, neon is at, you see where it's at. Come tune in, we on stream with a check. You can Michael Parks and get you a set. Some of my coverage, Deion Sanders, bet like a Ricky, he a beginner. Cook you a locker, eat it for dinner. We double coverage, and this is the anthem.
What's up, guys? Mystic Zach here. Welcome back to Double Coverage, episode 17. Today I'm joined by Josh Smith.
What's going on, bro?
For the people at home, give your background, what you got going on, who you are.
Well, King of New York, or trying to be at least, King of New York. I'm down here in Miami. This is like my second home, summertime. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see you last summer, or if I did, I didn't know about this show.
I was
glad
outside,
I'm here now.
but the show wasn't around, but I was outside.
All right, well, I heard some good things about the show, and that's it. I'm here. I had to stop by before I left.
Yeah, facts, always good. Miami living. We had the UFC this weekend. Our season ended.
I was just about to say, you said UFC?
Yeah, UFC.
It's still
Saturday.
Basketball season where I'm from. So,
yeah, but the UFC was better. If you were in Miami, you had a better weekend watching the UFC than the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like y'all championship was that 83-point game.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I felt good about that.
You got your little BAM jersey on, cool. Appreciate that.
That'll get me over.
Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it. If you want to come up during a parade in June, just hit me. Now we friends. You could tap in.
No, dope. You're going to be in Oklahoma.
I'm sorry?
What?
No, that's the wrong orange and blue team. That's the wrong orange and blue team. They blue is a little funny.
It's a little funny. What makes the Knicks viable contenders going into this postseason? Because a lot of people are doubting them. You see they're behind the Cavs and the odds even.
Well, we the most complete team. That's not just a biased thing, I feel like. And last year we overachieved. So we got one more year of overachieving. So if we overachieve again, now we in the finals. And I feel like, if Indiana could take OKC to 7,
yeah,
we would have beat them.
Why do you think people are doubting the Knicks this postseason? Because the Cavs ahead of them was kind of crazy because you guys beat the Celtics last year. You know what I'm saying?
It's the fun thing to do to doubt the Knicks. Like, we got fans like me, and then Oklahoma. Like, what fans they got that you know of?
I don't know one.
Exactly. What fans do Indiana?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. So it's cool to just be like, oh, Knicks gonna lose. I be walking through the streets, airports, say, Knicks suck. Why?
Yeah.
Where you from? And, I learned that it's like a running joke that Stephen A. started.
Yeah, your uncle.
Yeah.
That's where I think a lot of people seen. That's where I had seen you, but you're coming up with your own show.
Yeah.
But talk to me about growing up with your uncle.
It was almost like having an NBA dad. So I'm a kid of the I was born in the 80s, so that's when guys used to just have kids and just go on with their life. And then the mother and her family raised the kids, so that was Stephen A. My mother raising me. So, and he's something else. Yeah, y'all seeing y'all get the corporate TV version of him, and I get the Hollis Queens raised in the house type stuff. So when you see us interacting, it all makes sense when you learn our dynamic.
Yeah, but are you guys like debating about sports at home?
Nope. It's never sports because we like the same teams. We mad at the same things and stuff like that. We debate about like my behavior or things he may say that I don't agree with on TV and stuff like that. That's what we debate about. Everything where people are like coming down on him, he ignores them because me and him already had the argument right away. As soon as he comes off first take, I'm texting him.
What's your day-to-day like? Are you helping him with his stuff, keeping him current?
Yeah, well, I got 2 kids of my own. My son is 13. He's on his way on some media stuff too. So I kind of wanted to do like how they used to come straight out of high school to play the NBA. I want him to do straight out of junior high with media. Like, you're going to be in 9th grade covering high school sports, and he's going to do it in a big way because he comes from, we got all these resources and stuff. You're going to use it. I'm going to bring him here in the summertime.
I did the same thing. I had my first sports show when I was 14. So
yeah, see that?
Yeah,
there you go. I gotta bring him here so you could tell him that. Sometimes he needs to hear those stories.
No, you got to start because you watch your progression through the years.
Exactly.
I started social media when I was 17. And then he already has the doors through his family, but you got to make your own doors sometimes.
All right. So what made you do this podcast?
Oh man, I was doing different shows throughout the years. My first show was with Jadakiss,
right?
Kiss in the Mist on World Star. From there, I did a show with Pac-Man, Pac and Zach, a couple of years, and then decided I want to kind of branch out, do my own thing, tap into all the things that I thought I'd been missing previously, and start my own shit independent, you know?
Yeah, no, it's working out for you. I like this whole thing right here. I like it all.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, what's the next plan? Because we're going to follow your blueprint.
Are we going to follow the blueprint? Well, I'm just trying to go all basketball. You didn't want to go down the UFC route at all, so it seems like the basketball rabbit hole is where we're at.
Yeah, that's where we at.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But you were kind of dismissive of Bam's 83 points, I felt like.
Nah. I ain't going to do that because I know that it's hard to score. I will never knock 83 points. But the way he got it, when I see Bam, because I spent last summer in Miami, and I'm coming up in this thing, so me and him, we got a little bit acquainted. I want to know what's being told to the team when he was chasing the record. Because when you're fouling on purpose, that makes it a little ingenuous. Like, I remember Kobe's 81, and it's a lie when they say he needed every point because the Lakers was up 16 when he was chasing 82. So it's not like Kobe's whole thing was like, oh, we need every basket. But Bam and them was like, when you're trying to stop the clock in order for him to run it up, that made it a little... Yeah.
No, I saw a guy be like, they needed all those points. Like, that's what I'm like, that's not true at all.
Yeah, nah, definitely not true. Come on. They play the game every January 22nd. Now, what I would say if I was Bam or a fan of Bam, I don't care how he got the points. Every, whatever date it was, March, whatever, you better run that game back the same way they do Kobe.
Yeah, no, but better.
What? What do you mean better?
More points.
Nah, don't do that. See, we ain't gonna do that.
Yo, you seen the kid shoot the thing? He goes, bam.
Yeah, don't do that. See what I'm saying? Don't get out of control like that with this Miami stuff. We ain't doing
it is funny, though. Like, no, it is good, but some people were too just, like, hating OD.
Yeah.
Like, go score 83 at, like, a shoot-around. Matter of fact, like, do it with, like, you know, high schoolers or anything, like wheelchair kids. Like, it's tough to score 83 points.
So, you know, the thing about the 83-point game, right? Like I just said, they play Kobe's every year annually. Do you think you'd be able to watch Bam's 83 again?
Nah, I don't think
you wouldn't, because you don't want to see 45 free throws being shot.
Yeah, and the Wizards, that was bad.
And it's the Wizards. There you go. So it's not that I'm on Bam's performance.
The Wizards kind of ruined it.
Huh?
The Wizards were not helping. They were like fouling and making it ugly.
Right. It almost looked like we want to be part of this record too. Foul them.
Yeah, that was not ideal. They couldn't triple team. That was bad.
You know what? We're talking a little bit too much about the eliminated. Let's talk about the Knicks.
The soon to be eliminated. So a lot of people are downing them against the Hawks even. You've seen the ESPN like picks, they're all like Knicks in 7, Knicks in 7.
Why is it 7? And that's a disrespect too. I can't wait until they stop being scared and let me on, like, you know, these real, the broadcast channels and stuff like that. The podcasting is cool, but I need to be with Kendrick Perkins and them. They be wrong 3 times a morning.
Yeah,
I could do that. Pay me. So I'm picking New York now. Like I picked them last year against the Celtics. After game 2, we go up 2-0 in Boston. Oh, the Knicks looking. Oh, now we look. Y'all are professionals. Why y'all can't see it ahead? So that's why I'm here.
Who's a better New York Knick? I had this argument in the barbershop, and I want to get your take. Carmelo Anthony or Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson's the more successful Knick. He ain't better than Melo. He ain't better than Melo. Like you'll never get me to say that. And I call him Michael Jalen Brunson because he'll average 26, 27 during the year, and then the players go up to 32, 33. So it's like you turn it up when it matters, but I still can't put you above Melo. You know why? The Knicks they're a corny bunch. That's my team. I can say it. I watch them. They're a corny bunch. Like they're not somebody you want to hang out with outside of it. You only want to watch the game. And I'm kind of cool with that because we stay out of trouble. We don't get technical fouls. Some might mistake us for being the P word too. But we got Jose Alvarado now. I like, add that little bit of toughness, and we're gonna see how we rock out this year.
Nah, Brunson's got like that halo effect in the playoffs where he's different for sure. Balls in his hand late, like at 5'11", he's different. He really is. Like
don't make him shorter than he is. He's 6'1".
Is he 6'1"?
Yeah.
Is that with like the boosters?
All right, so when people ask me how tall I am, right, I tell them I'm a tall 6 foot. But I'm a short 6'1", so I'm on the shorter side of 6'1". But if I'm 6 foot, I'm a tall 6 foot. So Brunson is about my height.
Is he?
Yeah.
He seems so short on the court. It's hard on the court because the guys are so tall.
I'm saying like
Steph looks like so short, and he's 6'3", you know?
So it's more amazing.
Yeah,
because
D-Wade looks so short. He would block everyone. So
yeah. So that's why, and if we, we on the basketball topic, this is going to shake things up in the summer. I got Steph ahead of Mike, and I don't care who don't like it or nothing. I'm taking
Mike who?
I'm dying on that.
Which
Mike
Mike?
who? How many mics is it?
There's a
You got how many mics?
It can't
how many,
be
how
the
many
mic
mics
that
in
I
your,
thought
how many mics
of.
in your top 5?
In my top 5,
Yeah.
there's only one mic.
Okay.
But it can't be him, so there must be another mic I didn't know about.
Listen, man, I got Steph as the GOAT, and I go off of like how you look. Like Steph looks like a mailman. He could be your gym teacher. Whoever else you would have as the GOAT, it would be like, yo, you too tall to be doing this, or why aren't you in the NBA? Steph is a regular looking person. He could be in this room engineering this podcast, and you wouldn't think, yo, you should be in the NBA.
He's the only guy under 6'6" in like the top 15 ever. He is
15. See,
right.
I'm saying why? So the way you got that, according to you, his feats are greater than somebody who has physical advantages, right?
Yeah, I guess he's certainly overaccomplished, but his dad was in the NBA too. But
so what number do you have him at?
Steph, I really have him so much higher than everyone else, but you're making me look like I'm a hater.
How much higher?
I have him at 3.
Oh, 3 all time?
Yeah,
I respect it.
which is so much higher than most people.
I respect it. So who's above him?
Mike and MJ.
Braun and Mike?
Yeah.
And he's 3rd.
Yeah, he could be second. I think if you want a 5th.
All right, make his way up. So
But he's definitely the greatest offensive player ever.
So you're a rings guy. So why's Mike first?
Mike is first.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he was the best player in the league for 12 years.
How old are you?
24.
So you going off of what they told you.
I watch.
All right, so then you need to be listening to me then. Because what they're not telling you, what they show you on highlights is only the good stuff. In Michael Jordan's first 5-6 years, he was getting manhandled. They didn't tell you that?
But he was performing. I mean, he's like...
that matters?
He scored 62 against Larry Bird and the Celtics. They lost. Like,
So some would call that Michael Jordan's best playoff performance. Yeah.
right up there. Yeah.
You got that. Now, would you choose that game or would you choose LeBron's 25 straight against number 1 ranked Detroit defense? And winning, because when Mike had 63, he lost that game and got swept that series.
Yeah.
Right. So since when do we glorify somebody that got swept and losing?
I'm just talking about.
I'm not even talking about you. I'm just saying in the realm of basketball, they always show that game when he dribbled into the leg 3 times on Larry Bird, lost that game. Got swept that series. They don't never do that with nobody of today where we praising somebody in the midst of getting swept and losing.
Because that's Black Jesus.
It's Mike. That's what I'm saying. We
It's
gotta
Mike.
let go of this.
That's why we all wear the shoes. There's someone in the room's got the shoes on. It just that's Mike. We're talking about impact and like that's Mike.
Yo, Steph. I don't think Steph ever got swept.
Not that I.
It's a rhetorical question. I know he didn't. We don't get swept, Steph. That's what I said. You got to be good enough to win at least one game. Win me one game. And maybe that 63-point game was supposed to be it. But he lost.
He did lose.
Got swept.
He won a lot, though. He won a lot.
I'm saying once he figured it out how to beat Jeff Horn second now. Yeah, because that's what it's about, too. I'm about who you playing.
And Charles Barkley and Karl Malone. And
Who's on 18?
John Stockton.
Your matchup. Like, I'm talking about your matchup. Everybody you just named.
At the two.
When they played the Suns.
Like Joe
said
Dumars
Barkley.
for the
Barkley
Pistons.
was on the team, but the 2 was like Dan Marley.
Yeah.
And I'm not disrespecting Dan Marley, but if you Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
that's easy, right?
It does sound funny.
Come on,
when you
man.
put it
Like Steph
that.
got to play Westbrook.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard. It's Hall of Fame after Hall of Fame. If we keep going through the Kyrie,
Well, Steph also gets fouled more than anyone else and doesn't get calls.
Tell him again. So you just adding to
No, if you really watch ball, Steph has the worst whistle ever. Would you agree with that?
I agree with that.
His whistle is horrible.
Terrible.
The refs don't like him. He's like too flashy for them.
I don't think it's that. It's just that they probably want to see him go through with the play. Like, nah, go ahead, just hit the 3. We ain't even go call a foul for you. Just go ahead, finish the play. You too good to be getting help. Like, and that's it. Here we are, 4 chips. If he could get one more, like you said, that would mean that the Warriors revamped and he won with like a 3rd era team. So it's like he do that like you said. He's the GOAT to me anyway. But that's a little bit biased in it. I feel like. So.
No, he's definitely a GOAT, no doubt. If you don't have him like up there, then you're not watching.
What you got?
What
you gotta do? What you gotta do to get up there if you don't got him up there?
There's some dudes like don't have him top 10. I'm like,
what else do you have to do to get top
tripping,
10? Exactly.
Yeah, you're not really watching him.
So you got him as the best point guard ever?
Yeah.
Over Magic?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, Magic didn't knows, but he did, unfortunately. So.
Hey man, I'm here for the shift.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody's better with my eyes, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I'm not with the whole you got to respect everything because when we all get old, then where's the respect for the Steph in our era? We're gonna start it now. I got Steph as the GOAT.
Spurs, Thunder, Nuggets. Who you got coming out of the West?
That's a tough one. If everybody's healthy, the Spurs. And you know why? Because it's nothing like having like 2 point guards you could trust. They got a rookie point guard that you could really trust. And I know De'Aaron Fox, that might be he gonna be looking for a team next year because Harper ready. Yeah, Harper ready now.
He's out of there.
Yeah, out of there.
You know what though? Like every time you sit down and pick the NBA playoffs, you get egg on your face because one guy gets hurt and then you look stupid. But like it could be the 8th man. It can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, because
it can be a 3-and-D off the bench who changes the series.
Yeah, because it's about the playoffs is when they preparing to stop your star. Them other players gotta, like you just said, it could be the eighth guy off the bench, or eighth guy in a rotation, third guy off the bench that'll come in and win you a whole playoff game. You only need 4 in the series. So yeah, all of that matter. And I say that to say the Lakers might get swept because Luka's out.
Nah, one of them was like Knicks in 7. Then they were like Rockets in 6. I'm like, Rockets in 6? How the hell are the Lakers gonna win 2 games?
Yeah, I don't see it.
How is that possible?
I don't see it, and I don't. It's not that the Rockets got such an outstanding like lineup, but Udoka make them tough. Like so I don't see them like not playing tough. If you're gonna lose to the Lakers, it's because you're gonna let them. Like pretty much let them win. I don't see the Rockets giving away a series with them as the coach. Sweep them. Sweep?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Brown 1 game, just 1. I know he's 41. I think adrenaline alone. Your son on the bench. It's LA. Come on, man.
Ayton can't catch the ball. It's rough over there.
I ain't doing that. And since we on the Lakers, you brought him up. JJ Redick, how he get that job in the first place?
The podcasting.
Just podcasting, right?
Yeah, I might be next.
All right, so I was just about to say, all right, so I might be next. Who you gonna coach?
I might take over for JJ after they get swept.
All right, so you take over for JJ, I'll take over for Mike Brown. We both look like them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get him out of here.
Yeah, makes sense. Nah, and then they replaced Redick with Nash.
Steve Nash?
Yeah, now he does the podcast instead of Redick.
Oh, with the podcast. Yeah.
Funny.
Nah. I don't know. Like I said, with the coaching, they so selective. It's just like sometimes it's a random point guard that just finished playing that never coached a day in their life.
Yeah.
Or it's JJ Redick, fresh off first take. Now you coaching the Lakers with LeBron and them. It's like everything is relationships.
Well, Doc Rivers still gets jobs.
Doc Rivers still gets jobs. I can't wait to see where he's gonna be at next year. And I did in Knicks.
Someone. How he got that? I mean, they fired Bud after they won the chip.
They did.
Yo, he won the chip.
Mike Malone too.
Oh, he bought himself another year. Like what? What does that mean?
The first Milwaukee chip since the 60s. And then Mike Malone wins the first chip in Denver history, and then they fire him a year and a half later. So it's like
basketball's crazy.
I don't know. We ain't win nothing in New York since the 70s, and these coaches be lasting 7-8 years.
Yeah. Thibodeau got. What do you think about the Thibodeau?
What I think about Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Oh, I had called for his firing last year while we was up in the series 3-1. Because I know what he gonna do. You're gonna die out our players.
Yeah.
And by the time we get to the third series, we lose to a team that we really better than, like Indiana. I'm still pissed off. Like I said, Indiana took Shea and them to 7. Halliburton don't get hurt in the first quarter. We might be talking about the Indiana Pacers as the champions.
Yep.
That would have pissed me off. That would have pissed me off.
And now they have the number 1 pick.
Now they have what?
Now they might have the number 1 pick.
Oh yeah.
From the highs to the
why
highs.
That's why we gotta win this year before other teams start fixing themselves and shit. Yeah, you have to.
Now I don't know. The questions I have about the Knicks is just the defense. Brunson and Cat. It's a weird duo because neither of them really defend.
Yeah, you got to build around that. You said none of them defend, but Bridges, that's what
Hart,
you out there for. OG, that's what you out there for. And Josh Hart, that's what you out there for. We got Mitchell Robinson off the bench, who I think should start because what they do with Mitchell Robinson is foul him on purpose because he comes into the game when we are already in a penalty. So I'm like, if you foul him on purpose, start him so that they could get us into the penalty, then we sit his ass down and the rest of us could shoot. But the coaches don't be coaching. That's why they need to hire me.
If Redick could do it.
Who?
If JJ could do it.
This is what I'm saying.
Couch,
I said it. JJ, I was coaching my son's team. They was in 6th grade. It ain't crazy. But we went undefeated and won the chip. JJ Redick never coached nothing because I was with him at ESPN. You coaching? No, you're not coaching. You just talking. At what point are you coaching? You had no time, nothing. You just got you was doing ESPN, and like you brought up, he was doing the what? Podcast with LeBron. So when could you have coached? You just throw him the Lakers job?
In 2K?
The biggest job in the NBA, basically. The Lakers, LeBron, all of that. Showtime.
Yeah, I don't think he can get another job either. So I don't think LeBron can pull rank like that ever again.
I think them days is over.
I think it's over,
for him choosing the coach and stuff like that. But we might be wrong. If they picking the Lakers to do something in this playoffs, LeBron might be able to still pull some strings next year.
If LeBron gets past the Rockets by himself,
That's
he's
what he
the
gotta do?
undisputed GOAT of all sports. He's literally by himself.
All sports?
If he can beat the Rockets without Reeves or Luka, he's got no support. And he's got a podcaster coaching him.
All right, so to me, he'll move up. You're right. If
that might be his greatest accomplishment.
If he beat the Lakers, he does move up. He does move up.
He's got nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Rui Hachimura.
So that means. So what do you say about KD if they lose like that?
Oh, that would be rough. That's rough. He's got to go down.
All right, so you got all the pressure on KD right now.
A lot of pressure, yeah.
Damn, y'all be putting a lot on these people with all these mileage on them. Kevin Durant is season 19.
No, when he came back from the torn Achilles and all that.
Right.
He's averaging 27.
I mean, you know what, though? You can't be losing a Jared Vanderbilt.
Nah, see.
You're right.
Can't lose a Jared Vanderbilt.
We ain't going to really let him off the hook for that. I seen him curse out. He commented on Kendrick Perkins' page. He was like, what are you and that Phil rapper on that podcast going to do if I lose? Like, so he might see this and be like, yeah, watch y'all mouths. What y'all gonna do if I don't beat the Lakers? Like,
that's a bad mindset. Think about what we're gonna say if you win.
Right. I mean,
like, well, what would happen if you won the chip somehow? Like, think about that.
Yeah, he not even thinking about that.
He's not.
Yeah.
No, he's on Twitter.
They already. Yeah. Most them bottom teams in the West kind of know. The one person that's different, and this is why he's my favorite player, is Ant Edwards. He ain't gonna ever be like, well, let's pack it in, guys. You're playing OKC. Nah, he gonna lace up his boots.
You think can they upset Denver?
Yeah, it wouldn't even be an upset. It's like that's a pick 'em. Like, you picking Ant Edwards or you picking Jokic?
Yeah, but Denver's nice this year. It seems like they put it together.
They got healthy at the right time. Aaron Gordon came back. You got Jamal Murray in his groove, and Jokic is just he don't miss when it comes to basketball. I can't figure him out. You don't jump high. You're not fast. You're not quick. But you're the best player in the league. I don't get it.
His touch.
He what?
He's got the greatest touch I've ever seen.
Yeah, so where you got him ranked in centers?
He's
just centers, like.
Ooh.
You 24, so your answer,
I guess he's 5.
5?
Yeah.
So you got 4 centers better than him?
Yeah.
Go ahead, let me see.
Kareem, Hakeem, Bill Russell, Wilt.
You said Bill Russell?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't be 24. You was born after 2000. You was a millennium baby.
He was 17-0 in an elimination game. I mean,
You like numbers?
I like numbers.
So Bill
Jokic
Russell
doesn't defend.
Bill Russell is a center, right?
Yeah, he averaged 17 a game, 44% from the field.
What he shot?
44% from the field.
How?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Nah, his offensive game was bad.
So you're gonna you're gonna do all that and say he's a better player than Jokic?
But the greatest defender, rebounder. I saw him jump over a guy. You ever see that video? Jumped over the dude. His feet were over his head.
So he should have been in the high jumping. We talking about basketball.
Now, he was a legit athlete.
Jokic leads the league in assists and rebounds this year.
Yeah, he's nuts.
That's the craziest.
I'm not
Ain't
gonna
no
die
he's
on
nice.
that hill.
Huh?
I'm not gonna die on that hill.
Yeah, don't die on that hill.
You can
Please
put
don't.
Jokic
Please
ahead
don't.
of him.
Start it over. Your top 5 centers. Where you got Jokic? We can
put him at 4.
Huh?
We can put him at 4.
So you put in already Bill
Definitely
Russell.
Kareem and Hakeem.
You can't be
Hakeem, yes.
I understand Dream, which you didn't see because he retired before you was even born.
Dream's like the most underrated though. I think out of all of them. Dream might be the greatest center ever. You know. Oh, Shaq.
I like everybody you saying, but when I go off of best, I separate best and greatest. Greatest is like your resume. You were winning, all right, cool. Which is circumstantial according to your teammates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Best is like, could you score from every spot on the floor? If the Lakers with Shaquille O'Neal on the team was down 3 with 4 seconds, he's not even on the floor. Jokic, if your team down 3, he's taking the shot.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, I'm going with
Shaq wasn't down 3 a lot, you know.
He what?
He got 5 of these.
He had Kobe though.
He did have, but he won MVP in all 3.
Picture Jokic getting a Kobe level player. Picture Jokic getting Ant Edwards right now. Right now. Ant Edwards, that was Kobe.
Yeah.
Shaq had that.
Most dominant player ever.
He what?
Would you say this to Shaq?
You said what I say what?
Would you say this to Shaq?
Well, they all watch me. Shaq, no. Like, I love Shaq. That's my favorite person at center.
Yeah.
But when we ranking basketball, I'm not going to waver according to relationships. I got Jokic number 1. I told you, if I see it, I say it.
Ahead of Hakeem.
1. Nothing's ahead of 1.
So so your top 5 is like all current players? Like your starting 5, is it all current guys?
Nah. If I did a top 5, like a starting lineup, Jordan would be my 2.
Okay.
But everybody...
You don't have James Harden or something?
Why you giving me the thought for? See, look. And that's how you know rings is really... Because if we talking about what we watching, I told my uncle this the other day, had him pull out the little hair he had left. I said if Michael Jordan played Bones Highland 1v1, I got Bones. He like, what? Blasphemous. I'm like, yo.
That is blasphemous.
When you say it, but when you think about it, 1v1, Mike Garden Bones. Have you ever, like if I ask Michael Jordan.
His dribble package is crazy.
That's 1v1. How you gonna stop it? Michael Jordan never even seen that. Now give me a 2.
Yeah, but MG's hands are like.
Okay. And them same hands gonna be reaching for something that ain't there. It's reaching for something that ain't there. First of all, you in Miami. So you know Bones Highland was here all last summer. I got a different respect for him. I seen it in person. Up close, like I'm at the broadcast table, and he doing stuff like this. I can't even see the ball. And he did the craziest layup I ever seen in my life, including everybody. 1v1, you got Mike.
Is he beating Kyrie?
Nah, that's a good one. But I don't think Mike is beating Kyrie because Kyrie is not 6'6". Bones Highland, you have no real advantage on him. Maybe you stronger, but when it's his turn on offense, I'm sorry. Like, I don't think nobody's stopping him 1v1.
I knew you and your uncle argued about sports.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to kill the sports talk. Y'all here, I see everybody in the room is like engaged in what I'm saying. This is how it's supposed to be. When you watching people talk sports and you like, let me check my phone or something like that. It's just like, that's not it.
And people like constantly disrespect top analysts, like the Stephen A's, even this guy says crazy shit, but he's entertaining. Skip. Yeah. All these guys, like, you don't get it until you're in the chair, and then you have that respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you got to make...
Because Skip said the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
What you say?
When he said, talking about if MJ and LeBron played today, and he goes, MJ would win if I trained him.
If I trained him. Nah, Skip
he
is...
averaged 1 point a game.
Skip is unbelievable. I'm not going to lie. He did say... This is when I was like, you know what? I'm not listening to nothing he says. And it was kind of early in the first heyday. After LeBron won that first chip on Miami and the deciding game against OKC, probably like 35, 10-8. Regular LeBron stuff back then. Skip comes out and was complaining about certain things that he saw in that closeout game.
Yeah.
My uncle was looking at him like, yo, nah, you cannot hate on this man the day after he wins the chip and is the reason, like, That's what I'm just like. Everything is like who you like and who you don't.
No, he's the peak LeBron hater. He said Bronny had more of a clutch gene than LeBron.
I'm not allowed to talk about Bronny.
He was boosting up Bronny to hate on LeBron. This guy's different. Like hating Olympics, he's gold.
Yo, man, when the media, when somebody, not even, I'm not gonna put that on everybody, but Skip is one of them people. Like, if I'm not for you, like you gonna know it, and everybody gonna know it. and me judging the sports and all that, yeah, he's good, but after the but, he goes crazy.
Pacquiao Mayweather, he said Pacquiao should have won. Yo, he's nuts.
Yeah,
I don't know where, or when he was talking about players better than Steph, Bill Walton. What?
He said Bill Walton's better than Steph? When he said that?
With Shannon Sharp. I don't know.
Okay, so that must have been before
post-Unk.
Ring 4. But even, come on, you Bill Walton. And that's what I'm saying. They need to revamp. I don't even like that they added 25 to the top 50. Now it's top 75. No.
Yeah. That list was whack, though. No Dwight.
Which list?
The top 75.
You said it was whack?
No Dwight Howard.
So you got to, this is what I'm saying. The way you got Bill Russell, not to say he's not in top 50, because that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But the people of that era, like, you could, like...
Yeah, like Dave the Butcher or something.
Yeah,
you know
like, you know them names.
Yeah,
the names,
yeah.
but you just like, what? Who? And then you go to the stats, it's just like, oh, another play on the Celtics. Like, how many players from one era on one team are y'all going to let in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
And that's just where I'm at with it. So.
How many do they have? We'd have to check that out.
Yeah, you're going to have to check.
They might have a full...
The Celtic, that Bill Russell era Celtic team, Nate Archibald, it was like 8 Celtics, and I might even be mixing errors, but it was just so much.
The coach too.
All the green jackets. I remember I watched it on YouTube again, and I'm like, look at all these Celtic jackets. You're not gonna tell me y'all was so great. Y'all the only team that was winning. It had to be 5-6 teams in the NBA. The way the disparity with the championships was back then.
Who do you think the Knicks meet in the conference finals? Who else is contending in the East?
You know what? The Hornets. You got a up close and personal look at the Hornets last night. It's something about them this year that's like, I got them having like a special run. So they still got a game to win. So you win that game and you play Detroit, which is a series everybody want to see. That was the big fight. They two teams that clearly don't like each other. They just played last week and they didn't shake hands at the end. It's like, all right, let's get it on. Let's see who wins the series, because I got Charlotte being like a high-powered offense against a strong defense. That can go either way, especially when you got a LaMelo Ball type player shoot off one leg and do stuff you can't really prepare for if he's
Kobe
on.
White.
Kobe White off the bench. That was a big pickup. And what I compare to that Kobe White pickup in the West is Ayo going to Minnesota, because that gives them that guard that they didn't have that could run with Ant. When you have Mike Conley, like, when are they going to let this go? And I'm not saying cut him or whatever, but somebody else should be playing. He should be coaching. This is Mike Conley came in when Greg Oden came in. Come on, son. It's over. It's over. Greg Oden look like my grandfather right now. I'm like, Mike Conley, you came in that same draft? Nah.
I saw a clip the other day with someone defending someone, and I did like a triple take.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm about to say?
What?
Taj Gibson is in the league right now.
What team you on?
The Jazz?
Who?
The Jazz? Was that who it was?
The Jazz.
Taj Gibson is in the league. He's 40. I saw him in a clip. He played for USC when I was 3 years old. I did a triple. I'm like, that's a different Gibson. I'm like, nah, the same bald head, everything. It was Taj Gibson in the flesh in 2026.
So what's wrong with that?
The league is crazy.
It is a little bit.
You knew Taj Gibson was still playing?
No. Taj Gibson having a job right now is really crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out to him, though. For staying in shape and like getting the call. And
yeah, I just was at a restaurant. I see Victor Oladipo. He like, yeah, I'm just looking.
If Taj Gibson can play, Oladipo can play.
I think Oladipo might even be younger than him.
He's way younger.
And he's like, I'm looking for, a situation. I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
If Conley and Taj Gibson and
that's what goes to show. It's about your attitude and shit. Like, because I know Taj Gibson, like, just a good guy. Now you're not gonna find a greater guy. So he's on the roster because I can't see him playing right now. Like
He was closing out.
Closing out games.
No, he's closing out on a shooter in the corner.
Oh, so you seen him for like 1 minute and
I
you
saw a
realize like,
highlight,
oh
and it
shit,
was
that's Taj Gibson.
It was nuts.
All right, so he wasn't playing much, but like the good guys like kind of what's the name they way out the league. You see the Pat Bevs. One day you playing and another day you just in Israel because you do shit like push Chris Paul in the back and go on media runs talking about people like that. So you gonna exit a different way than a Taj Gibson.
He's arguing with Dwayne Wade right now.
Yeah, you arguing with Dwayne Wade.
Talking about his like, what the fuck are you doing?
That should go
Sit
two
that
ways.
one out.
It go two ways. You see how we got our opinions. Like, yo, Steph better than such and such.
Yeah.
Pat Bev is like that. Now his takes sometimes be crazy. Like you saying you picking Harden over Wade, ignoring Wade on the other end of the court and championships. But then in the very next video, he picked Kawhi over KD. And his explanation was championships and defense. I'm like, nigga, yo. And that's just what I be talking about. It's like, if I'm going to call you out, stuff going to slip.
Rachel Nichols voted Harden for MVP like multiple times. And then before Luka got hurt, she's like, I can't vote Luka. He doesn't have defense. I'm like, yo, where was that with that? It doesn't.
Because you know what? It wasn't that Harden didn't play defense. It's almost like he couldn't. He was like a heavy set. Yeah. You did a lot on offense, so you always look like you was dying out on defense. Luka just looked like,
but he is heavy set, like and he like they're pretty fucking similar.
They are, but nah, Harden to get like a little steal. Nah, son.
If you rock with one guy, I feel you got to rock with the other. Or don't.
I agree. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying about Pat Bev.
Just be consistent. Exactly.
Yeah,
Same thing. Just be consistent. Right. That's all.
Right. That's
like if you value defense, if you don't, you don't.
Right. And it's your opinion could be whatever you want. But on this internet, and when we got all this footage that we can cut back to, you gotta just watch what you say because stuff just be sounding too crazy. Like you intentionally making us.
Harden's got to be like the most polarizing player ever, though.
Harden?
Yeah. You'll get dudes ranking him over D Wade, and then they came out with the list top 10 best pure scorers ever, and he wasn't on it.
That's I wouldn't do it. That whole list should be done over. It should be a graphic up here where we like crossing certain people out because I can remember it vaguely. A lot of people not being there that belong there. Like I'm like pure scorer, Giannis. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, and I'm not saying it. Like Giannis isn't a great scorer because he is, but he's not better than the greatest scorers ever. No. And that's just where it's like, come on, y'all are idiot. Whoever be making these lists, like, hire me.
He averaged 40.
40.
Harden's that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy, bro.
Yeah, the dribble package,
for
the
a
ISO.
month.
Yeah.
I think them years where he was MVP or second MVP, second again, that was like one of the greatest 3-4 year runs I've ever seen. Like
unguardable.
Right.
Like imagine he played in the 80s, 90s where he couldn't double team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
What would he do?
Same thing Bones Highland would do.
Yeah. Bones Highland. Oh, it's crazy. No. It's not the same thing.
If you plug and play Bones Highland in the 80s, he would average 30?
No, not like he would not do the same thing as Harden.
But Bones, because he wouldn't average assists too. But 30, Bones Highland in the 80s?
You don't think they would bench him when he's jacking up threes?
Probably. Yeah, you're right about that. Would you jack up as many threes if Jeff Hornacek and him is guarding you? And it's not like I'm picking on Jeff Hornacek. That's the third time I said his name. Let me think about it.
Nah, you're really a Jeff Hornacek hater.
Not really.
And he was a solid 2-guard. He averaged 17 a game at points.
You see what I'm saying? It's solid, and then there's Mike. And these is who you had to... Come on, like
does sound fun.
Percy Hawkins and stuff like that. It's like,
but we all got the shoes. So.
Who you playing?
Yeah.
Yo, if Mike was so like transfer Mike in this league, because the first thing they say, Mike averaged 45 in this. No, he won't. He wasn't that type of shooter, but he would kill though. But would he be what he was? Do you see him winning 6 rings in 10 years in this?
Oh, it's hard to win rings now.
So do you see? So say. So
I
say
don't know
no.
about 6, but I think he'd be just as successful like individually. I think he'd average like a 30-point triple-double.
So he'd be Westbrook.
Like more efficient, better defending. Because he was efficient as hell. I mean, he was crazy good at those pull-up jumpers.
Who?
Jordan.
No, but in this league right here, where like your defenders aren't like Reggie Miller, who is like,
Yeah.
you look
Well,
like
you got
you
more
need
spacing,
infield.
right? Because his teammates are going to be great shooters too, so there's more room to operate.
I just feel like Mike was a real benefit of like the luck of the draw. Because what if Scottie Pippen, who was like the next best like athletic, defensive, slashing type of player, he's on your team too? Like, what if he was on the Knicks and Pat and Starks and them? Jordan going 6-0, he's going to the finals over and over and over again? No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you can say that about anyone, right?
No, I'm not gonna say that about anyone. I said
I mean,
that
if
about
LeBron
Jordan.
didn't-
And
if
this
LeBron
shit,
didn't come
and
here,
in this league right here, if Mike was to win 2 straight, nobody's sitting back and just letting that happen. You know what they doing? And Evans gonna call Wemby. Yo, Michael Jordan over here wilding. You want to come here or I gotta come over there? Now we on the same team and Jordan got to beat 2 superstars now, a la Steph and Durant.
They tried to make super teams, but they didn't work back then. Barkley and Drexler and all these dudes were teaming up, but it wasn't like they were too old, I guess. Like they weren't in their prime.
That's the thing. Like Braun made it like Braun and Wade and them. We doing this
Being
shit.
like 28 years old, that was crazy.
We doing it
that
in
was
the middle of us.
Yeah.
Like and like Boston and them got put together. Like Ray Allen didn't know. Like I'm about to go play with Paul Pierce. KG didn't know I'm about to get traded to Boston. That shit just happened. They made this banana boat plan. And that shit just kicked off what's going on. Nobody's sitting around and watching nobody dominate.
You agree the KD Warriors would beat any team ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got Steph as a GOAT. You gonna give him another GOAT type player?
Yeah.
It's not even fair.
Yeah.
And they would have three-peated if Durant didn't get hurt against Toronto.
Yeah, for sure.
Which
and Clay.
And that's why injuries changed everything, because that Kawhi run put him in a different like stratosphere as a player. I don't got him top 10, but shit, he top 20 off that run. Like Dirk got that run in 2011. Sometimes you just need that run.
Facts. No, Kawhi did that though.
Right. Kawhi did it.
He's that guy.
He did it. I mean, like I said though, KD don't get hurt. They beating him.
Nah.
Then you wouldn't really you wouldn't praise the final appearance that Toronto would have if they lose to Golden State.
No, and that team was stacked. That Raptors team.
Yeah, it was.
You ever go back and look at it?
Yeah, it was on. Because that's one of them Steph losses I don't like. You know,
But like Lowry, they had Marcus Saul, Ibaka, and then you're like, wait, they had Norm Powell, they had Fred VanVleet, they had OG. Like,
yeah. I mean, OG wasn't playing, but
yeah. But imagine if you.
Yeah, stacked.
They
That's
can
how
say the
stacked
same
they
thing.
was.
Like maybe they might have been able to be the worst. They had OG and they were stacked.
Yeah, they were stacked.
Norm Powell, like just off the bench. VanVleet, these are all like $35 million guys now.
Yeah, definitely a good team. So who you got this year?
Oh,
Because you could come from an unbiased. It's hard for me to answer that question. My team, one of them teams. Who you got in there being a part of the eliminated?
I like your Spurs pick.
Spurs pick.
I like your Spurs pick. I'm gonna go with the Spurs.
Wait, what Spurs pick? To go to the. I picked them to go to the finals.
Well, you picked them to beat the Knicks.
No, I didn't. I picked them to go to the finals. Don't make me. Don't play. So I like this podcast. I'll start beef. I picked my Knicks to beat the Spurs. Don't do that, because they're gonna be rewinding it. Or you want them to rewind it and watch it? You good at what you do. You good at what you do.
Timestamp it.
You good at what? Yeah.
See what he said. No, I like your Spurs pick. Wemby, greatest defender ever. Right?
What? Come on.
Who would you rather have defending the paint ever?
Somebody with a little strength on them.
But he's just like, you can't shoot near the paint.
Says who? Says Jokic? You see the game last week? Right over his head. Outstretched arms. Can't fix scratching his head after. Can't figure it out. Yeah. Greatest center ever. It's levels to this.
Yeah.
Still got learning to do.
You don't think Wemby's going to pass
Best
him?
defender ever?
You don't think Wemby's going to pass him?
Do I think what?
Wemby's going to pass Jokic?
In what?
Basketball.
No. Nah.
I think Wemby's going to be the
thing
GOAT.
that separates Jokic, I swear, I watch a Denver game. Every shot they get is a good one. And it's him. You don't need a point guard. Jamal Murray ain't no point guard. He's a 2. You got him out there. Everything else just falls into place. Aaron Gordon, like, just kind of don't have, like, an offensive role. Don't need it. Like, he gonna find you. And, Jokic, man, like, the passing kind of separates him from everybody else. He rebounds like a center. Scores like one of the best scorers. And then the passing separates him from everybody.
That's valid. Everything is a good shot.
Huh?
He's the best today, no doubt.
Best today.
Yeah. If you're arguing that, you don't know what you're watching.
Right.
I agree. Anything else you want to get off
You
your
saying
chest?
You saying best player overall, or
Yeah, Jokic right now.
you got him over Shea?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
Shout out to Shea though. Shout out to Shea though.
Shout out to Shea. Yo, man,
Top 10 scorer ever.
Every time see how we just stamp Jokic. Every time I think about stamping Jokic like that, Shea has the game on Sunday, and he never, ever, ever disappoints. No, he doesn't have 10 and 10 on the back of his 38.
Yeah.
But they be needing his buckets. Like when they need him, it's on. You double team him, it doesn't matter. He's taking it. I seen him kill us. And it was just
you cannot cover him one-on-one.
Yeah.
He's impossible.
Yeah. He waits for the double just to split it.
He's one of the very best ever one-on-one.
Yeah.
He's literally unstoppable.
So what he got to do to make his way in the top 10? Because he already has an MVP.
Yeah, I guess if he won it this year, if he did it again, right? If he wins another Finals MVP this year, is he top 10? He might be. He's right 10? There.
So is he already better than Harden?
Yeah.
You already got him ranked ahead of Harden.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Shea. So you got him as a point guard or a shooting guard?
Ooh. I guess a 1.
I'm just saying, just for ranking purposes, where would you rank him?
I guess a 1. I guess he'd be a 1.
So you got.
I guess he'd be 3.
So where would you rank him in point guards right now?
3.
This might be the hardest question in sports because
4 or 3. 3.
All time, Shea already.
Yeah.
Who's 3? So you got Steph, Magic, and Shea is number 3?
Yeah, I had a Chris Paul and Kidd and Nash, Oscar Robertson.
So if you had him as a shooting guard, where would you rank him?
Ooh. Wait, MJ, Kobe, Jerry West. He's Wade. 5.
You got Jerry West?
Yeah. I think Jerry West would translate to today's game. He could shoot the hell out of the ball. They didn't even have a 3-point line.
Clay could shoot.
He can't handle the ball like Jerry West. Jerry West was nice.
He was?
Yeah.
Like I said, you younger than me, and I don't know about Jerry West. So how you know?
You gotta study up.
Yo, man, we got to like do like a live stream watching old games. Like, was they recording back then?
Yeah, Jerry West.
I don't see no footage. I don't see no Jerry West footage that wins me over. Like, oh, he had a bag. I don't see it. You?
Yeah, it was different.
I said, then how you got him top 5 over baggy shooting guards?
Jerry West was like that.
How you know?
He's the logo.
Yo, I don't care about the logo. Yo, they need to change the logo.
He's the logo.
Because listen, Harden is better than Jerry West, man.
I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you about it.
By
but
a
I'm
lot
just saying.
too. By a lot. And you go for what you like. I said, I go for what I see. Jerry West, give me one highlight moment, anything. Even when they say Havlicek steals the ball, wasn't it stealing from Jerry West or something like that? What have you done? Now let me not say that because I don't want to bring your podcast down like we're smoking Jerry West. But I'm saying though, like, how's he in your top 5? Your top 5. He's 24. So y'all got to get where I'm coming from with this. He's 24. You got to explain to me why Jerry West is in your top 5 shooting guards.
Resume. Rings, performances, stats. And then I'm looking at it, and then I'm like, he didn't have a 3-point line.
Right.
So if he had a 3, and he was shooting from deep. If you watch his clips, he's shooting from deep.
All right, so right after this show, we're gonna watch the clips. I'll make like a little Instagram video with you if you've proven yourself right. But you got to show me what you saw. I'm not looking up nothing. Show me what you saw that convinced you. And if it don't move me, I'm coming back on this show in the summertime.
All right, Pat.
Last year, we was playing the Celtics, right? Stephen A gives me the pass. So I'm on the floor. Jason Tatum shooting around. This is the game that, whatever happened. It wasn't my fault. But he's shooting around, and before that, he had Tim's on. So I'm like, yeah, I saw you being funny. So he's shooting, and every time he's shooting on some warm-up, I'm like, miss. So he gets me removed. Like, yo, this guy over here is making mad noise. Like, so I'm like, all right, I'll go down there. Jalen Brown shooting around. Miss. Doing the same thing to him. So they told me I can't be on the court. Move me up. And then I had said something to somebody that had on a Celtic fan in a Celtic jacket in the garden.
Yeah.
Then they was like, who are you in here with? Like, so at this point, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. I'm like, nobody. Like, they was like, no, you're lying. Go up there with the people that you came with. So now I'm in the skybox, and I got the text message like, listen, from now on, unless you get a ticket, you can't. I'm like, so I'm banned on some media shit? All right, well, I got to start throwing watch parties where we can have fun and act like me and not get in trouble. So that's what I do around the city.
All right, bet. Probably more fun anyways.
Yeah, man, let's have more fun like that anyway.
Yeah. You think you'll be invited to the parade?
Who, you?
You.
Me?
You can't ban you from
I
the
am
parade,
the parade.
right?
I am the parade. You can't
Yeah.
keep me off the streets.
They can't do that.
I had my own parade after we beat the Celtics. I'm gonna show you the video. Maybe you could put the
No,
add it
we
to
got
the-
a guy who he splices the B-roll.
Oh yeah, I bet. So
I think
yeah.
we might have the same guy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see it.
Shout out to
I was-
Harlem.
I was all through the streets. I was on top of like street signs and stuff like that, and they was like, "Oh, what if it had fell? It would have sued ESPN." So I'm like, "Yo, you know what? Separate me." That's,
Yeah.
and that's where we are now.
It's a lot
like-
of pressure, dog.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, man. That's it.
Unless they're cutting you a check, don't represent them. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Don't represent the world.
Exactly.
Leader
I
of
gotta- I
sports,
need-
you
I
know?
need this type
Unless
of
they
freedom.
put you on the show, like don't.
Exactly. I need this type of freedom. So whenever you need like a co-host, we could like Stephen A. and Skip.
Yeah,
Bayless.
let's do it.
Stephen A. and Skip Bayless is
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm down. My
good
guy,
show, man. Good show.
Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.